Now, even if that's true, would you, if you knew there was strawberries with the bloody needles in them, there was a few years ago, remember no one bought bloody strawberries anymore? If there was 2 in 1,000, you'd never take that risk with your kid. So we came up with a strategy. So we've got a bunch of business people, not just guys, but also some good marketers and some smart brains, and we come up with an idea. We come up with a website called parentswithquestions.com.au. Now, the mission behind parentswithquestions.com.au is simply to protect our kids. Simple as that. The end game we're going for here, the end game is that when all this, and I'm sorry, there's kids here and everything, but I'm trying not to cry and I'm trying not to swear. But when this bullshit is over, our children, the kids here, are the ones that are going to have to rebuild whatever's left of this broken, crappy society we've ended up in, right? So the kids we send out into the world after this need to have their health. They need to have their sovereignty. They need courage, compassion. They need to have a level of consciousness far better than we have already. So that's our job as parents. We know that. We need to give them big shoulders to stand on so they can be bigger, smarter, more compassionate, more conscious, more tuned in than we've ever known ourselves to be. That's our job as parents and as guardians. But that leaves the how. I'm a pretty solutions-focused type of bloke, and I don't like big things that are out there that I can't do anything about. And I was as frustrated and raging as anyone before this sort of initiative came into being, because every child here is protected. None of your children are going to get this thing. And it doesn't matter if you're jabbed or unvaxxed or jabbed or not yourself. You know your children don't need it, and they'll never get it, and it's all risk, no reward. So this isn't the audience. The audience that we know needs to be woken up is the thousands and millions of families out there who can't wait to do this, or are sitting on the fence thinking, I'll just do it because I'm getting told to. They're the families at risk. Yours aren't. You're smart enough to know this already. So what do we do about this? And I don't know if you've noticed, but when you go and challenge someone who's got a pretty strong view, or a mainstream view, and throw facts at them, and say you're wrong because this, this, and this, you know what they do? They disagree with you. They defend and they deny. And that's human nature. So we recognise that just chucking a fact at someone saying, look, your kid could die. They go, of course it wouldn't die. The news tells me different. So we've got to break through that and create a wobble in the narrative. And Robert Kennedy Jr., who's the founder of the Children's Health Defence, says to do that, to challenge an orthodoxy, we need to create curiosity and we ask questions. So rather than challenging people by throwing facts at them, we're going to ask better questions and ask them in a loving way that doesn't make them wrong, but just has them. So we ask a question and we start answering it. The person hearing will answer it for themselves, and they'll explore the answer for themselves. That's the invitation, rather than being told they're wrong. So the design of parentswithquestions.com.au, which was launched last night and already has close to 200,000 views, is to help you spread the word to others.